practices in diversity, equity, and inclusion for a national outreach program, Changing Destinies. I'd like to welcome Nuzat Kamran, Director of the Office of Advancement from Lahore University of Management Sciences.
On behalf of LUMS, I'd like to express my deep gratitude to CASE for this award that our National Outreach Program has received as a regional finalist in the Diversity, Equity and Inclusion category. It's a huge honor for us, and this is something that is really dear to our hearts. And for it to be acknowledged at the regional level is a great achievement for us. And there are a lot of people who work for this program and make it the success that we feel it is. And I'd like to mention here the National Outreach Program Center that really goes out. The team from this center goes out every year to every nook and corner of the country to identify talented students who are then encouraged to apply to LUMS. Then, of course, the senior leadership, the faculty and the staff who are really committed to this initiative and to make it a success. And of course, our donors who are, without whose help we would not be able to run this program. But finally, the most important people in this entire initiative, and that is the students themselves, who are extremely bright and who have made the program the success that it is. Accessibility and diversity have been two very important facets of the LUMS philosophy from the beginning. We wanted to ensure that underrepresented areas and people from disadvantaged backgrounds get the opportunity to study at an institution like LUMS. And then these students are encouraged to apply to LUMS. Now here, they have to compete on merit. There's no quota for the NOP scholars. They have to compete with all the students coming from across the country to get into LUMS. And once they do, they are awarded 135% scholarship that covers their tuition and their hostel fee, their books allowance, as well as their living stipend. And of course, once they graduate, these students make us very proud, because some of them have gone to pursue their PhDs at the top universities of the world. But the most interesting part is that some of these students have come full circle to create social enterprises through which they're helping students within their communities to apply to institutions like LUMS. And that is really, I think the best thing coming out of this program, that this has kind of a multiplier effect, where they're not only these students and their families are getting positively impacted, but also their communities. And this is, I think, the best thing about this program.